now we will begin with the interview.
First, what courses have you liked best in law school, and least, and why? Well, the ones I have liked the best are design fundamentals and models class, because I think those are the ones that imply more creativity and are the ones that allow you to use more freely the color technique. And the ones I have liked the least are drawing class and architecture introduction. Drawing class because on the first part of the semester it was for me like really boring. I don't know, I didn't like it. And architecture introduction because I felt like all the classes were similar. You had to do your homework, then you should have present the homework in front of your classmates, and that was the routinary classes. That's
Okay.
What qualifications do you have that will make you successful in this field? Well, I think that for every architect to be successful, there are four main qualifications that he should have. And first, being organized, being passionate, be responsible, and being creative. And I definitely think I have those four qualifications. I'm organized because I always know where my things are, how my materials are arranged. I'm passionate and I'm actually happy to wake up every morning to come to school or do any kind of architectural activity. I'm responsible. I always have my assignments in time and creative. Do you prefer working with others or by yourself? Well, I think that's a difficult question to answer because I like both. I always prefer to come out with my first ideas by myself, but then I like to compare them with others' ideas, and I think that's something that you can get to complement your ideas with the others, and I like it.
What have you learned from other jobs you have held?
Well, I haven't worked yet in like on a formal job, but I think any experience is good because in any professional experience you have to learn how to tolerate others, and that makes you grow as a personal in as a person in and professional. And also I had learned the necessary process to come up with the construction of place and all the technical terms.
What interests you about our firm?
Well, I have always followed your project since the beginning of my career. I consider myself a big fan of you, and I have always loved your style. I think it's similar to what I do, and we can really get to design and to create excellent things.
Okay. What two or three things would be most important to you in your job?
Well, I think that for a job to be ideal for me, there are three principal things. First, the co-workers relationship. I think it's always uh, important that people treat with respect and honesty, and get along with your colleagues. The office environment, I like an office being clean, organized, where if I got the need of using some material, I can go for it without the need of looking for it in everywhere. And the schedule, I like to have precise working hours so I can manage my time correctly.
And how do you work under pressure?
Under pressure work is it look like not my past experiences, I consider myself a good under pressure worker. I think sometimes I even do it better under pressure because when I have like many times, I tend to overthink things.
What are your special abilities?
And I've always been into different extracurricular activities such as painting, drawing, and sports, soccer, for example. And I know how to play the violin and some martial arts. And I've also been to different workshops, for example, AutoCAD, Photoshop, and journalism, or also politics. And that's all.
What are your long-range goals and objectives?
Well, first I would like to get to become a recognized architect, maybe having some iconic works that when the people see them, they recognize me, they recognize my work, and maybe later someday winning the Biennale.
And finally, how do you spend your spare time?
Well, I like it a lot the cultural activities such as assisting to congress or conferences or reading, and I especially love arts. I love music, as I say, I like the violin, I like painting, I love all painting, and also I like social work, such as volunteer in different places, such as ES and
Thank you, that will be